Hey guys. I didn't realize that I couldn't go live on Facebook at the same time with this, so I'm just changing over to my other channel and going live on my phone. So bear with me. Let's see what we're doing. We go live. Let's see. Where are we? We're talking about cards today. I'm going to place you there. I'm going to place you there and hope for the best. Hey, Facebook. I am literally going live here on YouTube and here on Facebook, so I apologize. Hi and welcome. So tonight, I'm glad you're here. If you are here, please let me know in the comments. So let me know in the comments where you're looking in from, okay? And I'm going to answer a couple of questions until we get people up and running. I'm going to do a couple of card pulls on here, going through the method that I teach, the OWL method. Because, and I'm going to explain a little bit about why I created this, is because people sometimes feel like it's hard to read for themselves. So I feel that we needed something, a method that was going to help us to actually learn how to read for ourselves with no judgment, because like sometimes we don't want to hear what it is that we want to say for ourselves, but reading for other people, sometimes it's so easy, you know. It's like, this is what I want to do. So today, here we go. I'm going to ask a question first, and then I'm going to see if you've been watching my shorts over the last few weeks, you'll see how I do it. I don't look at the words. And I'll explain what the OWL method is as I go along each one. So hello and welcome to everybody. So glad that you're here. The first question I'm going to ask, if you've got no questions, if you have got questions, like I said, please put it in the comments. So the first question I'm going to ask is, what do I need to see clearly right now that I've been avoiding? So I've got a list of, I'm going to show you now, 120 questions in this book that basically helps you to ask questions that are not yes and no answers. So all the questions are in here, okay? So the questions I pull every day on my readings and on my reels is the questions from this book. It's not yes or no answers. It's not what do I need to know today, because that question like could come up and I'm like, there's a lot of things that you need to know today. Hey, so let's make it a bit more specific. So the first question I'm going to ask is, what do I need to see clearly right now that I've been avoiding? And I've noticed when I do this, this is for me too. It's not just for you guys, it's for me too. Okay, so here we go. What do I need to see clearly right now that I have been avoiding? And I'm going to explain when I do this what I'm doing at each stage of the game. We'll say the game. I've got it written down so I don't forget anything, okay, to tell you. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. Not perfect. Nobody is. Okay, so let's see. What do I need to see clearly right now that I have been avoiding? Okay, this card, let's see. I haven't looked at the card. This is the card. I don't know whether you see me doing that. I don't look at the card to begin with. What do I need to see clearly right now that I've been avoiding? So our first step, what we do, first step, we observe. That's the O in OWL. We have the OWL method. O is observe, W is welcome, and L is land. Okay, so observe, welcome, land. That's the method, 3 steps. So first we observe the card. So that doesn't mean jump straight to conclusions. That doesn't mean, oh, I've seen this card before, so I know what it means. That's not what it's about. Okay, so this is about, what do I see on the card, within the card? That's what I want to know. So let me see if it's the right way up. Yes, we're the right way up. So I'm going to show you the card. I'll show it on YouTube first, and then I'll show it on Facebook. So this is the card. So forget about the... So it's card, it does, yeah, I see the number at the top. It's card number 19, but there's the, I can't even get it right back to front. There you go. And there we go. Okay. So to me, it's like, what do I see first? I see the steps. Okay. So I see the steps on the card. So this question was, what do I need to see clearly right now that I've been avoiding? So the first thing I'm seeing is the steps. I'm seeing all the ice. Okay. Seeing all the ice on the card. I see the dragon on the card. Okay. You see, oh gosh, this is where sometimes when we've been doing this for a long time, and I have to laugh because when we do this for quite a while, sometimes you just want to go, oh, I know exactly what this means now. So I have to pull myself back in. I have to pull myself back in because I'm like, Zoe, what are you doing? It's like, Zoe, sometimes you just want to say the answer there and then. I'm going to see if I can move this over to here because this just seems a little bit like I'm looking back and forth all the time. So let me see if I can move this here. 1 second. Yeah. Oops. Apologies. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Now I can look up and down. So this is the card. Okay. So I see the step. Oh, God, I'm back to front. I see the steps. Yeah. I see the steps. I see the ice. I see the dragon. Okay. So what else do we see? I see the colors white. I see a very dark card. Okay. As in like, I see white, but I also see it's gray. A lot of gray in there. So where did my eyes get drawn to first? The steps. The steps. The steps, Zoe, come on, the steps. Okay, so what do we do then now? So we've observed the card. This is what I see. I don't always look at the words. Okay, that is the words. That's the words. Okay, Dragon's Lair. I don't always look at that because it just sometimes that doesn't matter for me. What matters more is what do I see in the card. So I'm asking, what do I need to see clearly right now that I've been avoiding? And I know this message for me. I know this message is for me, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as they always say. So the next thing we do is we go to the welcome step. So the welcome step then is, what is the feeling, the body sensation that you get when you see this card? Okay, so, and this is the thing that like I want you to understand is like our body tells us everything. Our body is the truth. It tells us exactly what it is that we need to hear, see, whatever. Okay, so basically when we go to the welcome step of this, it's like, what is our body actually telling us? Is it relief? Is it resistance? Is it like recognition about something? Is it confusion? It's like, is it excitement? What is it that you're physically feeling? Okay, so this is what we've got. You can do it too, or if you've got a card that you're pulling to, pull a card for yourself and see, observe what you see, and that's the card. Okay, so what did I feel after I seen the steps, the ice, the dragon? So what I felt, I think what I felt more when I seen the dragon was excitement. Excitement. And it's like, where am I feeling it now? I'm feeling it around my stomach area. I'm feeling it around my, you can call it your chakras, your solar plexus, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So it's like I see it around my stomach area, which to me is the excitement. Okay. So it's the excitement of, it's like I know what's coming. It's like, what have I been avoiding? Okay, I've been avoiding connecting with my dragon. Okay, there you go. I've said it. I have been avoiding connecting with my dragon. That's what I'm being told. It's like you go so far. I go so far up the steps. I get to a big ice wall, but there's more steps up above to connect you into the dragon. But you stop yourself. You stop yourself. That's where the ice came in. It's like you feel like you're going into a land of the unknown. I see this. And it's like there's excitement there, but there's anticipation of like, do I actually want to do this? Do I want to do this? Because I'm like, my mind is saying, yes, bring it on. But my heart and my stomach and my body is saying, oh my God, what if though? What if? I remember, and I'll put it like this. I remember when I was younger, and if a bird, like we used to have like a zebra finch, we used to have a parakeet and whatever in a cage, like as you do as a pet. Yeah. But it was like, I feel like you need to come up. It was like, if it got out of its cage, I was like, oh no, what if it come near me? Oops, sorry. This is a very good live, isn't it? What if it came near me? What am I going to do? And I'm thinking, if a little bird like that frightened me, what am I going to do if a big feck-off dragon comes along and goes, hey, Zoe? I don't know. So it's like, it's the fear of the unknown, isn't it? It's the fear of like, what happens if I go through that gateway, that doorway, and on the other side of the dragons? Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what I needed to see clearly and what I was avoiding. So the welcome is what you're feeling in your body. The land part of it, then, there's a question that I ask which helps you to embody the reading that you're getting. Okay, so the question is, what is this showing me that I already know but haven't yet acknowledged? Because no matter what you do in a reading, you already know the answer. Already know. And this is why I find that question helps the people who are trying to read for themselves. Because like I said, it takes all judgment, it takes all objectivity, it takes everything off the table. What it does is it tells you that you already know something, but you're not yet willing to acknowledge it. And that's what's happened to me, is I know that there are dragons. And you can call me all the weird things in the world. I don't care. I've seen one, okay? I've seen one. And the thing is, it's like, for me to be able to connect in with them now, I already know that I'm going to do it, but what am I doing that I haven't acknowledged? Is what I'm doing is I'm avoiding seeing clearly the way forward. It's like I'm blocking myself. It's like all this ice is blocking me from reaching the destination. So it's like, what is your truth? This is what the landing question is. It's like, you already know an answer. You already have it within you. Everything is within you. So anyone who does a reading, if I'm reading for you, I will see what's meant for you on the card. That's the way it works. I see what's meant for you, and it's what's meant for you right now at this time. Will some things come up down the line for the future? Yes. Depends who I'm reading for and what I'm doing, okay? But at the minute, what's happening is I'm reading for what you need to know right now, what you need to see clearly right now, because that was the question, what do I need to see clearly right now that I've been avoiding? And because it's like I see the stairway, I see the doorway, eventually, because there was a lot of ice in it, I see the dragon. And then I see there's more steps getting up to the dragon. So what I'm seeing is like, I'm observing these things on the card. And what the welcome part is, there's that excitement, anticipation, and it's in my stomach. If it was something heavier, it would be in your heart or your neck or your jawline or in your head. It depends what it is that you're feeling, because it all shows in your body. And then the question that's going to embody it is, what is this showing me that I already know? Because you already know, but you haven't yet acknowledged it. So I already know that I'm going to be meeting them, but I haven't acknowledged it because I am avoiding what I need to see. That's the reading. That is the reading. So, how do we feel about that? It's not hard. It's not a hard thing to do. It's just that the way I was taught how to read cards, the same as other people, is sometimes we go to the guidebook. Sometimes we pick that up and go, okay, so this is what this card means. So there you go, I'm going to apply that to my life. But the way I see it is that the guidebook has been written to actually, it's been written by the person who actually created the cards, for one. So it's their perception of what that card means. So if I see something in a card, it means that's for that person. So if I pick one card up, I could see that. So say like with that dragon card, I could say, actually, I'm seeing these eyes here for you. I'm seeing these eyes here for you. So it's like, what does that mean? It's red. Red could mean danger. Stop, don't do anything, hesitate. Or you're hesitating at the moment. It could mean something different to different people. So that's why I created the OWL method, because it helps you to embody things and the reading of one card. And I only chose one card, and how much information did I get from that one card? And that's all you need. So if you come along and you say, actually, and like I said, if you ask a question, so most of the time I've seen in readings, and this is why I not take people on who want readings like this, is like, tell me what I need. It's like, no, tell me if I'm going to have any children. Am I going to get married? Should I stay in this job? And it's like, how can I make a decision for you? I can tell you what you need to know right now to help you to make the decision. Because that's the way it works. It's like I can explain to you and help you to make that decision based on what you need to know right now. As in, like, the way I say what you need to know right now, I mean, you can know, like I said at the beginning, you need to know 110 things, but what you need to know right now to help you to evolve and to grow, and to basically say, actually, this is a decision I need to make in my life. How do I go about this? Okay, so let's pull a card around that, and we'll see, this is what it is that you need to support yourself with. This is what you need to grow. This is how you get over or through this. Then you can make the right decision for yourself. That's how I do the readings. So it's not like, I don't just come along and be like, yeah, I just don't like. I think it's wrong when people say, okay, well, I'm just going to say this because this is what they want to hear. I don't believe that's right or fair to anybody. And that's each to their own. If that's not the way you want to do it, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's up to you. So what I'm going to do, because I don't see no questions or anything coming in, what I'm going to do is I am going to then do another question. Let's see. Okay, so we've just basically talked about like what you need to do and to grow. Okay, so I'm going to do this. What would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? What would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? So, these cards. What would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? What would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? What would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? That card wanted to come out. So what would I do differently? And I haven't seen the card, and I'm covering up the bottom. What would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? So I'll show you first, and then I'll show you. What would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? Okay. What would I do differently if I trusted? Okay. What would I do if I trusted myself? I have to say that in my mind so it reminds me what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of pink. Okay, so what does pink represent? Pink represents, to me, it can represent love. Okay, somebody's got something to say. When I go through things like this, if I get anything like that in a reading, to me, because I'm coughing, I feel like I'm blocked here. I'm blocked around the throat chakra. And the throat chakra, excuse me, it basically means that I've got something to say. So if you're watching this, whether it be on replay, if you're watching it on replay, hashtag replay for me, will you please? But if you know there's something to say, this is what you're being told. So the question was, what would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? And I'm getting already, without even the card, it's like, You need to trust yourself. You need to trust what you're saying. You need to trust what's coming out of your mouth. You need to be authentically true about what's coming out of your mouth. Okay, because like this is why I'm getting blocked here, because there's some of you, whether it be because what I'm saying is like, what would I do differently if I trust myself? This is all pink. I'm saying, look, I mean, this ballerina is like basically giving a gift to this cat. It's like you love so many things around you, whether it be in your relationships, whether it be your pets, or whether it be something else, but there's something that got you trapped in a box. There's something that was trapping you in this box that was saying, actually, and you are trapping yourself in the box. I'm just saying that now because it's not about other people. This is for you. So if you feel like you're being trapped in your box, you're wanting to escape. You're wanting to expand who you are. You're wanting to grow. You want to evolve. But the way you do that is be truly, authentically you, which is what you need to do differently if you trusted yourself, is to speak. You need to trust yourself. Oh my God, I didn't even go through the OWL method. Did you see that? It can't help it. It just comes out. But this is what I seen. And because I was coughing, that was what I was feeling. Is like, because I was feeling that blocked there. That was the welcome stage. So the landing stage is to embody it. What is this showing me that I already know but haven't yet acknowledged? I'm sure you can tell. I'm sure you can tell me. What you haven't acknowledged is, and you can look at the words now if you want to, look, exchanging gifts. And I feel what this is about is you have a gift to give to the world. You have a gift to either work with animals, or I said it's a cat, look, but like looked more like a flipping tiger, not tiger, flipping, I don't know, leopard or something. I don't know. But anyway, a cat, it represented to me. So it's like you have a gift to share with the world. But are you going to? Are you going to? Because at the end of the day, what I see here is like, what I did see was, see the face on the box? I don't know if you can see that clearly. Sorry now if you can't. The face on the box. The face on the box to me basically means that like you're being supported and guided. And whether you believe in angels, spirit guides, I don't know, aliens, dragons, or whatever you want to believe in, you're being supported. They've opened that box to you to say, hey, it's ready for you to jump out of that box and share your gifts with the world. So are you prepared to do that? So you already know that you need to. Hands up, this can be me too. Because I'm like, okay, I know what I've got to do, but will I do it? Will I do it? Do I want to put myself off doing like live streams, or do I want to put myself off doing sharing my voice with people, sharing with people what I can do? I put myself off a lot. And it's like, so what would I do differently if I trusted myself completely? I'd basically just go out there and just share what I can do, which is what I'm doing now. So if you're watching this and this resonates with you, then this is for you too. It's like, and I'm looking in the camera on both cameras to say this is for you too, because at the end of the day, there's too many people hide behind their fears of being seen, mine was a fear of success. I mean, what's that about? I was scared to be successful. And I tell you what is because I was like classed as the one who knew the intelligent one when I was a child. So like if I'm successful and it does, well, this is it. If I'm successful and it doesn't work out for me, then oh my God, what's people going to say? Gone past it. I've gone past it now because it doesn't matter. So that's what that was. Okay. Any questions or anything from anyone? Not at the moment, so that's okay. So let's see. Where am I people pleasing at the expense of my own knowing? Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? Where am I people pleasing at the sense of my own knowing? If you want a list of these 120 questions, you can go to either my website, or what I'll do is I'll put a link on YouTube. I'm going to share it now in the comments, and I will do the link if I can on Facebook. Bear with me. Let's see if I've got that there anywhere. Is that it? Nope. 1 second. I will see if I've got it. I thought I had it on my clipboard. I don't. So I have to try and remember what I'm. What question I said, didn't I? White-butterfly. This is handy, wasn't it? Well, I wasn't expecting to go live on my phone. This is the reason why. Products. I have to try and remember what it is. Products. The Oracle question book. There you go. So, what do you mean page not found? Let me see if I've got that right. Bear with me 1 second, people. What have I done here? If it's not right. Oracle question book. Save. Copy link. The Oracle question book. The Oracle question book products. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what. Oh, there it is. I didn't put my www in. Done. Right, I'm going to pin that to the comments. So if you want, you can go and get that free Oracle question book. These are the questions that I actually go through. So it's in the pinned comments here. So the question I'm doing now is where am I people pleasing at the expense of my own knowing? Where am I people pleasing at the expense of my own knowing? That didn't work. Where am I people pleasing at the expense of my own knowing? So let's see. Where am I people pleasing at the expense of my own knowing? Okay, that one. Where am I? And I'm not looking at the card. I do this all the time. Don't look at the card until I show it to you guys. So there's the first one. Am I upside down? No, I'm okay. Where am I people pleasing at the expense of my own knowing? Where am I people pleasing at the expense of my own knowing? So what am I doing? First is observing. I'm looking, what do I see? I see somebody out on their own. It's a mermaid, but it's like I see a person out on their own. I see a lot of water, which to me represents emotions. So a lot of water. I see far off in the distance a lot of stars and planets. So what am I feeling when I see this? I actually feel peace. I feel calm. I feel peace. It's like there's no yeah, I just feel like, oh my gosh, it just feels like inner peace. So the question, where am I people pleasing at the expense of my own knowing? I feel like with that is I feel like you know. Okay, so that's the question. What is this showing me that I already know but haven't yet acknowledged? You know that when you people please, you're chaotic. You're not in a calm space. Your emotions are all over the place. It's so you know the only way to become calm is to stop people pleasing. Okay, so it's people pleasing basically is yeah, I'll do that for you. There's no such thing as no. It's there's no boundaries. It's you just do it just because I don't know, maybe you want people to feel like that you want to be liked. I don't know. It's why do we people please? Okay, so look at it like that. So what you already know but haven't yet acknowledged is the fact that if I people please, I'll show you the card again. She's out on her own. She's nice and peaceful. She sees things and she's yes, I'm at peace being on my own. I'm at peace being on my own. So it's like, I know that when I people please, the expense of that is chaos. So it's like, where am I doing that? And I feel like the majority of you, if you're looking at this, is saying, I know I'm doing that. So I know to get back into that state of people pleasing is to go and be at peace with myself, is to go and rest, to go and observe. Like we see I haven't even mentioned the stars and the planets. It's like, do you stargaze? It's like, go and look at the stars and like, does that make you happy? Does that please you? Does that calm you down? That's what you're being asked, is like, are you people pleasing or at the expense of your own knowing, as in like at the expense of your own inner peace? So you already know that when you people please, like I said, is that like your truth is that like you become chaotic over it. Now, if I read the words on this, and I'm going to read them to you, it will be nothing probably like what I said. So let's see. I can't even say. Longing for home, belonging, the original Lightworkers. Longing for, I can't even see. Why is that not? It's not focusing, apologies. But it'll probably focus on this one. No, I don't know. It's like, that's why she's gazing at the planet. She's longing for home, but stargazing. That's probably why we all go out stargazing. I don't know. But the inner piece of it is, I know I can stay calm when I don't people please. I know when I am aware of my own body and my own feelings. When I do people please, that does not feel good. So the only place that I can go is a place of calm. And sometimes that's out looking at the stars and in the sky. That's that question. Does anybody else have any other questions that you want me to go through? We've been on half an hour at the moment, but I can ask more questions and show you how I do these steps as well. We can go through another question if you want. Yeah, I feel so. I feel like unless somebody's got a question, just pop it in the comments. I don't see anything. Is there questions on here? Let me see. Well, I don't think I turned that on, but I will now, in case anyone's got any questions on that. No, I don't see any comments coming up there, so that's okay. I'm going to try and do this possibly once a week so that like we can get used to this, but there's something I just want to share at the end that you may be interested in too. So let's see. Right, what's the question? What is ready to shift but hasn't moved yet? What is ready to shift that hasn't moved yet? We're in a place at the moment of, oh my gosh, it's like the energy with the moons, the energy with what's going on the planet is like, it's so intense sometimes that you're just like, if you don't move with that energy, you're being pushed into it. It's like so intense. So that's a good question for today, is what is ready to shift but hasn't yet moved? What is ready to shift that hasn't moved yet? That one, okay. So I don't know what this is again. So what is ready to shift but hasn't moved yet? That one. I hope they're the right way around, are they? Yeah. Oh wow, look at that, beautiful. I mean, you can see the word on that, but like, what is ready to shift but hasn't moved yet? So what do I observe? I observe the heart is moving into, oh my gosh, I feel like, I'm feeling this already. I'm feeling the sensation of, oh my gosh, longing for love. It's like, I feel like, and I'll explain, and I feel like I want to cry. Okay, so this is why. So if you look here, oh, hold on, where am I? See up here, you've got the heart. She's basically 10, she's playing a violin or something, and it's like tears, but then turns into a heart again. So if you can see that, so like the heart, it's like whatever she's doing, I don't know whether she is playing a violin, but like the way she's holding herself, she is. And then it looks like tears to me, and then goes into a heart again. It's like Oh, and I see the white butterfly. That makes sense for me. That makes sense for me. So it's like, yeah, she's playing a violin. And it's like, I observed the heart. I observed the heart that looked like tears, but going into a heart again. So it's like, and then I see the butterfly. So what I'm feeling and what I felt with this is like, there's a longing for love. There's like a heartache in my, obviously my heart. It's like this longing for love. It's like you have so much love and passion in your life that you can give, that it's like you've got so much of it, you want to share it with everybody. And it's like, the way you could do that, because obviously I see the violin, is like you can do it through music. Some of you may be wanting to put yourselves into the music industry, or you want to create music, or whenever you play music, or as in listen to music, it's like it brings this vibration up within you that you just want to share. That is like you are so overwhelmed with love. It's just like that I could literally cry, because that's what it feels like. Yeah, so the question was, what is ready to shift but hasn't moved yet? So it's like, what is ready to shift is, because I see the butterfly, is there is a transformation taking place within you. And I feel like this transformation is like, it's either you are going to be seen in the world, that you are, and it's through your vibration of love, of your love of music, or your love of people, your love of nature, because there's a lot of nature around it, your love of everything. What's ready to shift is how you share that with the world, how you share your passions with the world. That's what I'm saying. And instead of like crying, or because like when it's happened more recently to me, is like when you feel that overwhelming sense of love, the tears just literally come to your eyes. I don't know whether you've actually felt that before. If you have, then like you'll understand what I'm talking about. But like, this is like, there's no words for it. It's like, it's just this feeling of so much love for people, for the planet, for nature, for animals, for, it's just, there's so much love. And when a group of people get together and bring that love into one space, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like you just need to release. And you got so much passion within you that you just need to release this, which means to me, you need to release this to the world. So the landing question is, what is this showing me that I already know but haven't yet acknowledged? So what it's showing you is you're ready. The shift is about to happen, because you're moving from the heart that you've got all this love for. You're literally taking you're bringing your passion through your music, or through your talents that you have, moving from the overwhelming, I've got it all filled up within me that I need to cry it out, and turn it into love for other people. That's what you need to acknowledge. That's what I'm seeing with that. And that's so beautiful. It's unreal. But yeah, it's crazy, like what you actually see from one card. And like I said, if I pulled this card for a different question, I'd probably see something different. And that's the way Oracle cards, and how I use them, and how I teach them, that supports that person to grow. Okay, it doesn't just say, oh well, then you need to just do this. It's not. It's about how you do it. You are overfilled with love in this card. You are so full of passion that it's hard for you to express it. But it's like, this is what's about to shift, because you understand where it needs to go now, rather than you were always keeping it stuck within you. Okay, so that's that question. I'll do one more and then we'll finish up. So if anyone's got any questions, no? Okay, and if you have put a question and I don't see it, because sometimes that happens and I don't know why. If you have got a question and I haven't seen it, I apologize, but just know that I will be doing this hopefully every week now, so that you can actually get used to what I do, and how I teach people how to read Oracle cards. So Let's see, one more question. What part of me is asking to be seen right now? What part of me is asking to be seen right now? What part of me is asking to be seen right now? And I just got something in my ear, so I don't know. What part of me is asking to be seen right now? Whew. Yeah, it's that one. What part of me is asking to be seen right now? I hope it's not upside down, because if it is, because I didn't pick them up properly. Oh no, it's not. What part of me is asking to be seen right now? Okay. What part of me is asking to be seen right now? What do I see? I see a vortex. I see a gateway or an archway. I see a lot of like orbs in the vortex. So I don't know, you can see, can you see them there? Orbs in this, like the vortex, the gateway, and I see the orbs. So you can see that, the gateway, the vortex, and the orbs here. So, what do I already know? What was it? What part of me is asking to be seen right now? Oh, good God. You do know that, like, I'm going to say this and I'm going to be very vulnerable at this. Every reading that I do, based on these questions, it's for me. Every reading that I do, and this is what I feel like why I teach people to read this way, is because we don't, like I said at the beginning, we don't always want to know our own truth. We don't always want to believe what it is for us. But I'm going to be very vulnerable here and tell you exactly what I'm being shown, and it's for me. So it's like, what part of me is asking to be seen right now? And the feeling is in my stomach, there's like, it wasn't excitement and anticipation like the other card I got. This one is more of a, it's time. And that can be a little bit overwhelming. It's time. And it's like the gateway is there for me. So if this resonates with you, please take it. If it doesn't, then you know yourself, just take what is. I'm feeling that this is for me. But there are other people who are going through the same things. So I've got this gulp of, holy, it's time. And the gateway is there, it's open. It's like, there are, okay, let's do this one feeling. So that's what I observed. That's what I'm feeling, the welcome stage. And it's like the landing question is, what is this showing me that I already know but haven't yet acknowledged? What is this showing me that I already know that I haven't yet acknowledged? And it's about being seen. Oh my God, the stomach is in knots. It's like, I don't even know whether I want to say this or not. I'm going to. This is what it's about. This is what the reading is for. So you're getting it. It's time for you to start channeling. Okay, so here's what I believe is, when I first started doing oracle cards, when I started doing my readings ages ago on YouTube, it was like, or even reading for someone else, it was like, I don't know where the information is coming from, but I know what the information is. It's like I had this inner knowing that I just did not know where it was coming from. But now that I know, oh God, I've got a like gulp in my stomach again. Now that I know that everything is within me, and I have this knowing about different things. I was talking about dragons earlier. I know these are all about. I know there are galactic beings, and I know there are people from galactic councils who are saying, so it's time to work with us. And I'm putting it out there now. This is what I'm being shown. This is what I'm being asking to be seen with right now. Is like, I am a channeler of galactic beings. I have not asked the question who. That's where I have to go in and meditate who, but I know the answers that I get are right for me, the person I'm reading for, or whatever I'm saying. Okay, I know it's right because I have a knowing. And it's like, this is why this gulp, and it's easing off now because I'm talking about it. So this is what we do. It's like when we talk about the things that seem a bit unnatural or not normal for most people, we're being told that like it's time for us to stop. It's time for us to start sharing what it is that we know of these councils. And it's like saying to me, the gateway is open for you, Zoe. The gateway is there. We're here. The three, oh my gosh, 3 orbs. If, I'm telling you now, Mariana, if you're watching this, there's a lot come through since our conversation yesterday. We were on a call yesterday and she's seeing 3 orbs around me. 3 orbs around me. And what did I show you there? 3 big orbs. 3 big orbs there. Am I saying this live? I don't care. I've gone literally, it's so funny. Do you know what? I love my life. I love this type of stuff. It's like, if I can help anybody to see or to feel or to know what I know, then do you know what? Bring it on. I'm getting this. It was a gulp as in like, oh my God, am I really going to be talking about this? And I'm being shown now that, yes, this is what we need to talk about. I have another channel where I help people with nervous system, inner safety, and things like that. And I went live on that channel earlier. You can go check out Grow, Align, Prosper. And it's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, a few of them, right? Okay. And I went live on that earlier today. And I'm trying to keep the card readings and that's separate, but they're sort of like interlinked. And I was like at the stage of knowing that I am going to be channeling these galactic councils because I've known it. So what part of me is being asking to be seen right now is exactly this. This is the channel because of the way I use my cards and how I see things through my cards is where I'm going to be channeling them. So this channel may be taking a bit of a sideward step. I'll still teach people how to read oracle cards. Oh gosh, I'm getting there really. I am still going to be, well, I think I am. Here we go. I don't know now. I feel like, my God, live on camera, out to the world is like, I may be going in a different, oh my gosh, it's like I'm getting so emotional over this. It's like I may be going in a different direction. Wow, it's so overwhelming. It's like, but it's that love feeling from before. It's like, it's so overwhelming and vulnerable for me that I'm like, whoa. But I feel that this is the way I'm going. It's time for me to connect in with my galactic family. It's time, even though I probably have been doing it all along, it's just that now I believe I need to know who they are. Because the gateway is open and it's time for me to walk through it. Because, yeah, do you know, I don't know. It's like I need to go and work through this. I'm so overwhelmed at the moment. It's like, oh my gosh. Because what else I see, I'm going to show you there now. And it's like very vulnerable. These 3 orbs, like I'll show you up here first. These 3 orbs, and see it coming down. This is like the energy coming down and coming through this gateway. Once I walk through it, see all the energy coming out of the gateway. That's me showing you how to do it. That's me showing you where I am and how to get you to where I am. That's what I believe. You see on this, like I said, the 3 orbs are here, gateway's open, and when the energy, that's me coming up, but the energy coming back down is me sharing all this energy coming back out with you guys. That's what I'm seeing, and this is what I feel like I need to move into. So I'm grateful for the OWL method. I'm quite happy to teach the OWL method. But I also feel like there's a different way of doing something else, and I don't know what that is yet. And this is what, if I'm going live every week doing something like this, it could be something completely different. It could be a question that is being asked or answered or whatever that the Galactic are coming in to share with you. There you go, I said it. Guys, okay, so I just want to leave you with this. Thank you for being on this. If you, like I said, if you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay so I know you're watching the replay. If you want to go grab that Oracle card question book, it's free and it'll always be free, okay? So go grab that. That's a list of those questions, like I said. List of those questions that basically you've just seen there then support how to read the cards, because they give you the answers based on what I teach. And there's something I am opening up. I know I'm going to be going in another direction, but I'm still going to teach the OWL method, okay? So something I'm going to be opening up in the next few weeks. Yeah, the next few weeks. Watch out. It'll be in my stories or on my posts or something like that. I'm going to do a live version of teaching this OWL method. So it'll be a 4-week program. I'm going to just say it out now. It's a 4-week program. 4-week program. It was like I was just going to give you a little bit of a teaser based on what I do, but I'm not. I'm just going to tell you about it. It's a 4-week program. Each week we'll go through one of the steps. On the first week we'll go through the observe stage. Second week the welcome stage, because we go deeper into it and like how our body reacts to different things, what we see in different. Each step will be. It'll be quite involved. So then the 3rd week will be the land step, and then the 4th week what we're going to do, we're going to read the cards based on what that method is for each other. So I'll probably put you in, we're going to do it on Zoom, we'll probably put you in breakout rooms or something like that if you don't feel comfortable doing it in front of a group of people. So if that's something that you are interested in, please reach out to me. You can either DM me on Facebook, Instagram, or on YouTube. There's going to be there's an email as well there, so it's contact@white-butterfly-1111.com. So it's contact@white-butterfly-1111.com. Reach out to me by email if you want to know about those live sessions. The way I'm working it is, and I wasn't going to open this up until the end of June, but you know what? We're in the middle of June now. If you're interested in this, there's going to be an early bird pricing. So like the early bird pricing, it's going to go, that will be from now until, and I'm doing it now, I don't care. It's going to be from now until the 1st of July. From the 1st of July, it's going to go to the full price. So go ask me if you're interested in that. Go and ask me for the link for them, or reach out to me and find out more about it, because I feel like this is needed now. This is needed now. So that's it, guys. I want to say thank you. If you join me, like I said, whether it was on the live or whether it's like on the replay, you just heard live on camera basically things that are going to be changing in my life, which I'm grateful for. So overwhelmed, and that was the feeling of love. So overwhelmed with that. Any questions that you've got in the meantime, like I said, reach out to me. I'm here. If you if you want to know anything else, go check out my website, or like I said, contact me via email, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks very much.